All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another weekly update. All right, so not much has changed since the videos that we covered throughout the week. I mean, obviously, but also since last week. I mean, last week we were calling out that we were bouncing off this trend line, or not that we were bouncing off the trend line, but we are going to be bouncing off the trend line. Or actually, no, it does look like we were bouncing off the trend line. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the same exact story. I painted this picture we have right here that we are not painting this picture, but I put this pattern on the chart and put the targets on. And if you did not notice already, I did delete the downward target of the ascending bottom. Or not the ascending bottom, the broadening bottom. So at a minimum, I do believe 409. Obviously, I mean, it's going to be hit this week. It does look like it's going to be hit in the next trading session. But what I will remind you is that we have CPI coming out on Tuesday. And last time we had CPI, we had an indecision candle that came before that. And we actually had consolidation the whole week before leading up into that date. And that was kind of the catalyst that would shove us out of the range that we were trading in. And although we are not consolidating going into it right now, I do believe that the day before, if we don't come up here and touch this 409 up here, then it's probably just going to be a doji candle that forms, and it's going to be a candle of indecision. And then we're probably going to be reacting to the upside off of a positive beat. All right, and I'd say that we're probably going to have a positive CPI print there, because last time we had a positive CPI print, and I mean, we called it out here on the channel. If we come back over to US oil, I have it marked, and the reason I mark these things is because I want to remind everyone that, hey, we did call the top, the exact top on the US oil. We called it. All right, we've called the bottom on the markets. We've done these just rather impressive things strictly using technical analysis. I mark these just because like at the moment when these are actually occurring, my emotions could be running high. Like, think about it, okay? Like, is this at the top? Is it going to keep going? I don't know. But I keep these on my chart just just down the line when they do play out. I can always remind myself, hey, when you're down on yourself, when it's like on the spot, when everything's happening, when this pattern is forming, when you are seeing this divergence, okay, even though you don't know what's going to happen in the future, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, there's no reason to bring emotions into it and start thinking of all these possibilities. Just play the TA, play what's in front of you, play what's on the chart, and that's all you really have to do. And that's why I enjoy TA so much, because I get to I get to make these markings on my chart, and they usually end up playing out. Like, look at this beautiful rising wedge. I mean, someone who could have easily 3 to 5x their money if they just had bought in month-long puts at the start of this, and just within 2 weeks, boom, you caught a let's see, from the breakout all the way down here to this trend line. Yeah, that's a $35 move down. All right, that's $3,500 if you were to buy in the money contracts. All right, so I mean, I'm just saying, like, this is the exact reason I love TA. This thing has changed my life. TA has completely changed my life and the way I look at the market. All right, so obviously we got CPI coming out on Tuesday. We talked about that, but the only other new thing that we got going on that really formed this week, other than the breakout of the broadening bottom we have here, which obviously confirmed the breakout all the way over here, and we did draw that on the hourly time frame, and you could have played it on the hourly time frame. You could have seen that it was breaking out during pre-market over here, and then you could have ended up buying the dip, and it pretty much broke out and retested it. And I do believe we are going to be steadily moving on up to our target, and it's either going to be hit tomorrow, or we're going to have that indecision day, and then we're probably going to be hitting that on Tuesday. Now, I do want to point out that we do have ways to go here on the wait, hang on. I completely forgot to mention what the new thing on the chart is. The new thing on the chart is the 486 gap that we have to fill. All right, these gaps, if you're new here to the channel, gaps act as price magnets. We currently already have a price magnet upward. All right, so if we do surpass this target, this is going to act as a magnet, and we're probably going to be sucked on into it, and that is probably going to be where we reverse, which, I mean, guys, if I get this short opportunity to go short here, I'm going balls to the walls really fucking heavy. Like, I'm talking, okay, normal position size 5K. I'm talking 15K. You're going heavy, balls to the walls on this specific short position if I get this specific entry. Now, I don't know if I am going to get the entry, but I did tell you guys, if we break out upwards from this ascending, or not ascending bottom, ascending bottom, the broadening bottom, if we break out upwards from the broadening bottom, then this is literally going to be a trader's dream. Okay, this is literally a trader's playground here. Okay, you get to bounce. And I want to point out, by the way, guys, I do want to point this out. Anybody could have like we literally called the shots here on the channel. Like anybody could play this, or I played this move specifically, and then I let this move I did not play it. I thought we were actually going to be, I thought there was a chance that we were going to be breaking down from here. I thought it was likely that we were going to be bouncing, going into here. And then we came back and touched it a second time. I was a little bit iffy on there. And I also told you guys in the month of September, I really am uneasy with going long. I know a rug pull is going to come. Right? I don't know when the rug pull is going to come, but I mean, I do want to reflect on this lesson that I have taken from just this move in general, right? And it's just, hey, emotions, okay? Keep them out. Play the TA. Now, I didn't play this move. I could have played this move, and I could have gotten more than 100% gain just from going here all the way up in here, or I could have actually ended up buying down here when my TA suggested that we're most likely going to be bouncing here. And you did also have this bullish divergence going on. You have continued bullish divergence going on there, and then you also had it going on here, whereas you clear as day were flatlining / moving up there, and you double bottomed there. Let me point that out. You double bottomed there while you made your low over there. So I mean, these are signals, guys. When these pop up, I'm going to explain just for anybody, any newbie here to the channel. I'm going to explain exactly what a divergence is on a momentum oscillator, right? All it is if you have a bullish divergence going on, that just means that bearish momentum is slowing. That means like buying pressure is coming back into the mix, all right? The CCI, okay? And to better explain what a divergence is, I mean, everyone should understand what the CCI is. The CCI is literally just, I look at it as an index of like, okay, you have that exact amount of buying pressure and selling pressure. So that exact amount of volume and that exact amount of pressure, what is it doing to the price over all other periods in the past history, okay, or in history, across history? What is it doing, okay? Well, here, clear as day, we double topped here on the CCI. So this is what we would have done with that amount of pressure, okay, bullish and bearish, just that specific amount of pressure on the markets. This is what would have happened, okay, in the past. But this is what happened, okay? We kept going up. So that's a signal right there that, okay, like we should have double topped here if we are going to be going with like the index, okay, with over every other time in history. Like what would that amount of buying and selling pressure do to the stock price? Well, it would have done this, but then we went up. So that's literally all it is telling you, okay? You should have done that, but you went up, okay? When you're forming this, it just means the buying pressure. So this is a bearish divergence right here. All right, we'll just take out our drawing tool. This right here is a bearish divergence. You're going up here, you're going down here. And all that's showing you is, okay, the buying pressure is slowing down. Okay, the fact that it did not go up like this, the fact that it didn't continue climbing with this, and it formed this double top we got going on right here, the fact that that happened just means, okay, buying pressure is not keeping up with the price. Okay, so even though the price is being elevated, you're getting a much more valid entry here, even though you should be going down. Okay, so all that's signaling is that you are most likely going to be moving down, okay, after this move is completed, and that's all a divergence tells you, okay? And it's the same as a bullish divergence, okay? It just means the bearish pressure is easing up. Even though you made these lower lows over here, lower low right here compared to there, you made the higher high here, which tells me, okay, again, the bearish pressure is easing up in across all times in history, okay? Across all times in history. This is exactly what price should be doing on this specific ticker, okay? It literally just looks at this. It looks at everything. It looks at all of this. That is what the CCI is. It compares the current amount of buying pressure and selling pressure to everything that has gone over all of the history of the ticker, all right? So that's literally all a CCI is. And that's why I believe that divergences on this, specifically on the CCI, are just the most important out of all my indicators. All right, you got your stochastic. That's I mean, it's just a form of convergence that I use with the CCI. But all in all, CCI is my main indicator. I like it specifically because of what I just described. Like, this is, holy crap, you can really see Like when there's bearish divergence and bullish divergence forming on here, they typically play out. Like I've seen it time and time again. They continue to play out. So just letting you guys know, that is why we do what we do, okay? I was on Webull trying to defend, or not even defend, but trying to show someone. He pretty much commented on my first Webull post trying to start my credibility over there. By the way, I'm going to shout that out at the end of the video. I'm going to give you guys a way to get on the spot alerts. So you guys do not have to wait for a YouTube video to come out at 3:30 each day. That's 5 to 20 minutes long, and then you guys get to take your trades there. You guys can get the immediate alerts on the spot as long as you go look up simple stocks on Webull and you go follow me there. All right. The guy, I think I have like 16 followers on there right now. None of them are you guys because I haven't told you guys about that account. But yeah, I'm going to be pretty much building up a track record over there just like I have here on YouTube, except the difference is people will be able to literally just click on my Webull account and they can immediately see my track record, where on YouTube, I tell people, hey, you want to see how successful my trading has been? Just go on my YouTube, okay? You want to not worry about money? Go on my YouTube. Well, they have to watch these videos and they have to literally, like, you know, like there's a lot in each one of these videos. So, I mean, I'm kind of looking at the videos as in, okay, if you want to really follow along and you want to learn for yourself, there's the YouTube videos, okay? My main goal here is I want to teach people, okay? I want people to not lose money in the market. Like, I lost money in the market for quite some time, and, like, I still see a lot of just people who think they're doing the right thing, but, I mean, from someone who has continuously for months now done the right thing, it all looks idiotic to me. And I'm like, guys, just watch the fucking videos. But you know what? People don't want to sit here and watch the videos. They got short attention spans, and that's perfectly understandable. I get that. But that's the point of the Webull, okay? So someone can click on my profile, and they can literally just see, oh, this guy nailed that move. Oh, his past 4 posts have literally all led to the expected move. Someone could have easily played all 4 of those and made over 100% gains. Oh, let me follow that guy, all right? And I'm going to figure out, well, I'm not going to figure out, but I'm going to either figure out how I can put my link in my Webull, like on my Webull account to YouTube, so I could funnel people into here. Or under each post, I'm gonna put like a YouTube link or something like that. Or I mean, I'll probably do a daily write-up actually over there as well, just because it's going to be that community, and it's all the same community, but you know, different sections of it. And eventually, yeah, I'm gonna funnel like you guys over there. I'm gonna funnel those guys over there, but most likely, I'm gonna probably pop off over there pretty quick, and I am going to be able to funnel hundreds of people over here to the YouTube, so they can actually learn exactly how I do what I do. All right. And yeah, okay, that's pretty much it. I know I talked about Webull for like 2 to 3 minutes there, but you know what? It's important because I want you guys to have these on the spot alerts. All right. I would have called out that on Webull. I would have called out that on Webull. I would have called out this break on Webull. All right. These are just things I would have been posting on the spot. I would have called out this on Webull. I'll tell you right now, I did call out this. This was actually my first post on Webull, and it's not just going to be the indices. It's not just going to be SPY QQQ VIX that I will be posting here, but that will be the vast majority of the content there. Will be just little TA tidbits, golden tidbits that I do find on just on the spot on the indices. And then also obviously patterns of playing out, but stuff like this on WEBR, right? I'm calling the bottoms. It's going to be pretty much any opportunity that I see will make people money. And I mean, it's accurate TA, okay? If there is a probability that you will be doing this, yeah, I'm going to post about it, okay? So things like this and things like this, okay? I'm going to show you guys where I bought FAZE, all right? Someone was trying to clown me in my own Webull comments, okay? And I'm like, dude, shut the hell up, please. Get off. Your butt hurt because I commented on your post and told you that, like, the 1-minute chart on MAs are not going to be important. They're not going to be useful or anything. Like, come on, stop making fun of my TA, my pictures. I get it. It looks like an ugly chart, but I'm going to be honest, like, at least it works. Yeah, I mean, I already had someone arguing with me, and I'm just trying to shut the guy up. I'm trying to tell him, like, hey, like, dude, just go over to my damn YouTube channel and check out the track record, and you probably won't even try and argue with me. Like, straight up. Like, I speak with logic. It's not coming out my ass. But yeah, that's the point of the fucking Webull channel. I'm just now going to be able to shut up all the haters and say, hey, look at my track record compared to yours. Now, do you want to argue with anything? Probably not. You're probably not going to want to argue. I mean, Straight up. But I mean, I'm also going to tell you guys, there's probably going to be a lot of idiots commenting on my Webull post, because when I do post about something, I'm going to be tagging the ticker. So there's probably going to be a lot of the idiots, a lot of the bag holders that are going to tell me I'm wrong. And I'm going to say, hey, are you going to disagree with the technical analysis that is literally based off of probability? And if you are, I'm going to call you an idiot, because it is literally based off of probability. That is the point of TA. And if you're going against, if you're betting on an improbable outcome and I'm shouting out the probable outcome, and you're, shitting on it, I'm going to tell you straight up, okay? I'm probably going to use that same exact response every time. Or I'm telling you right now, I will probably also just be ignoring most of the idiotic questions, idiotic insults. People are going to try and clown on me. But as that grows, and I'm going to get thousands and thousands of followers on there, like I see a lot of these just accounts that lead their all their followers to the slaughterhouse and all these meme stocks and stuff, and you just see these people with like 15,000 followers. I'm like, how the hell do these guys have 15? Like, I get what they do. They just keep posting. That's why they get them. But I'm going to actually be making people money. All right. So I do think that's going to blow up relatively quick. I do believe I'm going to be able to funnel it over here. But like someone told me, like, oh, if you don't know why you're in the phase trade, then you should probably go quit trading or something. I'm like, dude, just because I want a good entry does not mean I don't know I'm in a short squeeze. The only reason I'm here and my eyes are on phase is because of the short squeeze. If anybody is here for any other reasons, they're a complete fucking moron. There's nothing else to say about it. They are a moron if they are here for anything else other than the 150% short interest, which is still debatable. I told you guys, like, the float on here is, I think it's 6 mil. And there it's saying it's like 1.5 mil, so I don't actually know. Okay, I don't know, so it's debatable. But yeah, again, like I'm gonna be calling out a lot of, because TA still works on these meme stocks, guys. They still work on short squeezers, so I'm gonna be calling that out. And I promise there's gonna be a lot of clowns in the comment section. All right, so just warning you guys about that before we, start that journey. Which actually, after this video is uploaded, I do expect that at least some of the people are going to be funneled over there, and maybe I get a quick 50 subs over there on Webull. I don't know. Maybe we start growing pretty quick over there. I'm really not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. But let's get back into TA, because that is enough talk about the on-the-spot alerts. All right. But yeah, the only real new thing that we had pop up this week was we broke out of the broadening bottom, and we formed this gap on SPY, which is at 486. Other than that, guys, we really have nothing new. We called this out on Thursday's video. We said that it was breaking it when we were recording the video, and if it closes underneath it, if you have a daily close underneath that this target down here is going to be confirmed. So I am expecting us to come down here and fill the gap on VIX, which I am excited for, because that is most likely going to be a reversal spot for the SPY and the VIX. And I am going to not play VIX calls this time, but I am going to be playing SPY puts. I'm going to let you guys in on that when the time approaches. Now, I do believe CPI is going to be positive, so I think the time is going to be approaching to go short after CPI. All right, so I will keep you guys updated. I'll let you guys know anything that happens tomorrow. And of course, go follow that Webull account. So I mean, even if I I couldn't post a video on Friday, right? Because I had to erase every single thing on my computer because my graphics card was all messed up, and there's just a bunch of problems with my computers and or not my computers, my computer. And I ended up just erasing everything. So, and one of my monitors also died. You guys probably remember that from like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. My GPU, my graphics card killed my monitor, so I had to order a new one. So yeah, I mean, just a lot of computer trouble. So in cases like these where I can't upload a video, the Webull account is going to be perfect for you. You're just going to be able to still get the same exact info that you'd be getting here, just, in a different location in a more consolidated, condensed format. And I mean, it's literally how I said it. Okay, this YouTube that's the platform that I'm trying to teach on. Okay, this is, if you want to build the skill set for your own, here you go. If you want to get alerts, free alerts, if you want to make money, go over there. And I guarantee a lot of people, once they start making money over there, they're going to want to learn, so they're going to come over here to YouTube. All right, so with that being said, I guess there's really only one thing to say, and we do have this on the weekly time frame. We have this crossing up. Now, I called this out at the beginning of last week. I said that if we do continue running into the end of the week, that we will have a cross up in this weekly stochastic on SPY and QQQ. That is exactly what we're getting. Now, I think we're also getting the same thing on Bitcoin. We had bullish divergences. We have a triple bullish divergence on the weekly time frame for me now, which call it that. Whereas you are clear as day. I mean, it's not a double bottom. I guess you made the higher high there, so I guess the only divergence here really would be here since you are making this higher high there. Yeah, well, actually, we could take out that and we could call this the weekly divergence there. Excuse me, I just had a hiccup. There's the second one right there. I guess we could call that a weekly divergence, but I mean, to play it safe, there's nothing there, okay? But we do have a triple bullish divergence on the daily time frame there, and there, where you're 3 points of divergence while you were clear as day, just making these new lows. But yeah, we said that was probably going to be playing out because the indices were probably going to be rallying off of the trend line, off of the golden pocket. Probably you're going to be bouncing and breaking out of this broadening bottom down here. Like, there were just a lot of factors telling us that we were going to be moving up, and that's why we said Bitcoin was probably going to just continue following the indices. But again, don't get bull trapped. All right, we called this whole move here was the biggest bull trap of this bear market. We predicted it literally on some day within these four, like it was this day, this day, this day, or this day. I don't remember which day I said it, but I told you guys to start getting ready for the biggest bull trap of all time. You have the crowd going short here, and they were causing this rally because they were just getting squeezed, okay? Everyone thought we were falling off a cliff back here, and no one wanted to buy these pristine opportunities, okay? I did, okay? You guys did. All right, because we're not a part of the crowd here. We literally did the exact opposite, and we continuously mock the crowd because we will continuously take the crowd's money until they want to come onto the YouTube channel and learn how to not be a part of this crowd, okay? And then they have to join us. All right, so yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, we have this head and shoulders, this massive head and shoulders forming here, all right? And I called that out. I said that, again, this is going to be a trader's playground, a trader's dream, because you're going to be able to trade the confirmed breakout off of the broadening bottom we had down here, which, by the way, I mean, a really sexy move you got going there. That's a $10 move. Guaranteed that's 100% gain. Guaranteed that was 100% gain. Guaranteed that was 100% gain. Like, you're making a lot of fucking money on these moves that we're calling out. I'm just saying, all right? So, but also I will say that we have this. And, I mean, I say that maybe it won't matter, but at the same time, what do I say all the time? All right, like TA literally predicts the news. TA predicts the future. All right, so if this is showing a bearish divergence, even though I have this gap to the way up here, I mean, the target's right here. We're about to hit the target. Who says we don't just go on up to the target, form another point of divergence here, and then maybe start reversing? I don't know, okay? Maybe this bearish divergence only leads to a minor pullback. I have absolutely no idea, okay? But what we can do is we could trade the confirmed moves with complete, like, I mean, I'm going to be honest, it's like the point of these confirmed moves is, hey, probability is built into the price targets, all right? Like, it's pretty much it. So once you have the confirmation closed, that's when you're free to trade that move, and it most likely, I mean, there you go. As long as you have proper risk management, you can pretty much trade stress-free all the time and continuously make money as long as you're only trading these confirmed moves and you are calculating off of the patternsite.com, which is just Thomas Bukowski's PA, okay, that he has backtested with on each pattern, each candlestick over hundreds to thousands of times, all right? So that's why I specifically like to use that over any other TA that I have ever found on the interweb. So that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.